Good morning, groovy citizens, and happy motivational Monday. Yes, it is Monday yet again. I hope you all had a wonderful, a phenomenal, a relaxing, and an amazing weekend on purpose. I know my weekend was great. And just a few seconds, I'm going to share with you some catch up with me items that I cannot wait to share with you all. But listen, it's Monday. And so that means we're going to have an amazing week on purpose. This is going to be a great week no matter what. Y'all know I always tell you this: no matter what happens, no matter what doesn't happen, no matter what somebody does, no matter what someone doesn't do, and no matter what somebody says or what they don't say, it is going to be a great week on purpose. End of sentence. I have already claimed it for me, and I have already claimed it for you. So here are a few catch up with me's. I wanted to share. So I told you guys about a class. Well, it's not really a class. One of them is an academy, actually, that I'm working on. And the other one is, I guess they both could be academies, to be honest with you. So one of them is, and let me just show you guys, this is my logo. Hope you guys can see that. I know the sun is glaring. It says Speak Life Coaching Group. Love this logo. And it's the Young Speakers Academy. So this academy is perfect for individuals who have an interest in public speaking someday. This 6-week course, now I'm toying with the length of time, so we'll see, will cover several topics that include the art of speaking, how to write different types of speeches, eye contact, hand gestures, body language, and pitch. At the end of the session, participants will give a 2-minute speech that will be recorded for them to keep. Now, actually, part of their homework will be recording speeches as they go along anyway. So for when, I have to be determined, location to be determined, cost, it's going to be free in the beginning because it's a pilot program. I may do 1 or 2, not sure, but those will be free. Future classes will be $125. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to be a 6-week, an 8-week, or a 12-week course. I'm still working that out. And this will be for ages 13 to 18. Group size, I said 6 max for the pilot program. Future classes, I don't know if I'm gonna keep, I'd like to keep it small as well, but I do have to be determined on that one because, like I said, I do want to make sure I can give everybody my full time and attention. So what you'll need for each class, you'll need a journal for note taking, and you'll need room on your cell phone to record your videos. Okay? And the requirements for access: participants must be motivated, they must be committed, they must be coachable, and willing to add value to this academy. The other one is my Young Entrepreneurs Group, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make that an academy as well. So the purpose of this 6-week, and again, the time frame, I'm still kind of playing around with that, is to help teens who are thinking about starting their own business. Topics that will be discussed include finding your niche, creating your product or service, using social media to get you and your products out there, and marketing basics. And of course, there may be some other topics that we'll throw in as well. When I said spring/summer of 2023, where to be determined. The cost for this will be $100, ages 13 to 18, group size 20 max. And again, because I want to make sure that each individual gets my full time and attention. And when you have a class that's just way too big, it's hard to really do that. So for this, what you'll get now for taking the Young Entrepreneurs Group, you're actually going to get a journal from me to take your notes in. So once you register and sign up, I will send you out the journal that you're going to use for this class, because I'm going to have journals specifically made up for this. Requirements: again, you must be motivated, committed, coachable, and willing to add value to the group. Okay, that's always going to be a must, because sometimes we have, I think people come to groups, or they're part of groups, and they just take and take and take, i.e. the information that's given, but they don't give back to the group. I always say, hey, whatever thought you have, think about it first, raise your hand and share it, because that thought or that idea that you have actually could be a blessing, excuse me, you guys, for someone else. I'm so sorry, y'all. Between this yawning and my sinuses acting up. Number 2, successful cooking video. So I did a cooking video on yesterday that was a success. So make sure you go to my YouTube channel and check it out. If you follow me on Instagram, you can, no, I didn't post it there. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you can see it there. If you follow me on Facebook, you can see it there, or you can just go to my website, which will be in the description box. Not my web, yeah, but you can see my website too, because you can't click on that link. But you can go to YouTube, which is You Can Make It Happen with Michelle. But that information will be in the description box. Now I have a couple of quotes I want to share with you. We're going to jump into today's topic. The first quote says, repeat after me. I'm about to walk into the greatest season of my life. I need you to repeat that to yourself daily. And then this one says, God says, overthinking can kill your peace. Pray, trust, and leave it in my hands. So this is God talking to you about overthinking things. And we all do from time to time. But he wants you to pray about it, and then he wants you to trust that he's going to make the right decisions. And lastly, stay away from, y'all, this is powerful. Stay away from negative people, because they have a problem for every solution. Did y'all hear what I just said? They have a problem for every solution. I didn't say they have a solution for every problem. They have a problem for every solution that you give them. They have a reason why it won't work. And that quote is by Albert Einstein. So we're going to jump into today's topic, which is you can, you will, you must. If you know me, I love me some Eric Thomas, and he says that all the time. He says, tell yourself, I can, I will, I must. But when you say it, I need you to make sure you are saying it with all of the power and the strength that you have inside of you, because you have to really mean it. Don't just say it just to have something to do. I need you to say it and truly, truly mean it. So you have to tell yourself, you can, you will, you must. You have to speak life into your situation. When you are going through something, you have to tell yourself you can get through that thing. You also have to outlast your issue. Come on, somebody. Did you hear what I just said? You have to be willing to outlast your issue, because I know I am. Giving up is no longer an option. And Eric Thomas talks about this. You cannot have the mindset that life gets hard, so I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to brush my hands of it and just, go sit in the corner and wait for my time to die. No, giving up is not an option. We are going to keep going. We're going to keep going until we reach the end of the road. You will never succeed if you keep giving up on yourself, your dreams, or your desires. Can I say that one more time? You will never, I will never, we will never succeed if we keep giving up on ourselves, our dreams, our desires, our goals, and the list can go on and on and on. Now, that made me think about, do you all know that picture? I think I shared with you before, the picture of the man with the pickaxe, and he's just hacking away, and he's hacking away, and he's hacking away, and then he just gives up. He looks defeated. His head is bowed. He looks defeated, and he's tired. And I get that, because we all have been tired. And then he decides to just walk away. But what he didn't know is if he had taken that pickaxe and just chopped at the dirt one more time, the treasure that he was looking for was right on the other side of that little thin wall of dirt. Let's say the thin wall of dirt is here. That treasure he was looking for was right there. It was right there. It was so close, and he gave up. He got tired. He gave up. He threw his hands up and said, I had enough. And I'm asking you not to do that, because that thing that you've been waiting for, that thing that you want more than life itself, that thing that you want more than you want your next breath sometimes, is right on the other side of that wall. But if you give up, you will never, ever, ever be able to get to it. So I need you to keep going. Remember that just because you failed at something, it doesn't make you a failure. We have all failed at a lot of things in life, big, small, and in between, but that doesn't mean you're a failure. And I know I certainly am not a failure. We are not failures because we failed at something. It just means that it didn't work out. So what do? You go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, well, you know what? This didn't work out, but let me see what part of that thing worked. And I'm going to move that over here. Let me see what didn't work. I'll move that over there. So the stuff that did work, I need to figure out how to take it from here, from this level up to this level. The stuff that didn't work, let me see if I can tweak it to make it work the next time. Or if it's just not going to work, guess what? We're going to get rid of that, but we're going to focus on the pile of stuff that did work. Just because you lost something does not make you a loser. Do you know how many times I may lay my keys down and lose them? That doesn't make me a loser. It just means I misplaced my keys. Just because I maybe lost a job or a friend or an opportunity doesn't make me a loser. Nope, just lost those things. And guess what? That's because God had something better for me. I keep telling y'all, God will make it such that that thing that you want or you think you want at that moment, he'll take it away just like that because he has something better for you. See, God has something that you and I can't see, but he knows it's there. So he's got to remove all that other junk out of the way so you can get to it. But just keep in mind that just because you lose something, it does not make you a loser. You just have to make up in your mind that you are not going to give up no matter what. You have to be persistent and you have to keep going. I can't stress that enough, guys. You have got to be persistent. I know what you're thinking because I can hear your thoughts. You're saying, but Michelle, you don't understand. I've been at this for a while and nothing is working. So what else can I do? Well, guess what? You cannot give up. That's what you can do. You can decide that you're going to outlast that situation and you're just going to keep on going no matter what. So I want to leave you with this. Tell yourself every day as you look in the mirror, I can, I will, I must. It won't be easy. You must press a little harder. You must keep going, even when you can't see the end of the road, even when you don't know how things will turn out, even when people give up on you, even when people talk about you, even when people write you off, even when you don't see a way out, even when nobody else around you is doing anything great. Don't you dare give up. And that's what I want to drive home today. Don't you dare give up. I love that you have to tell yourself every day. Look in the mirror every day you get up and you say, I can, I will, I must. Only you know what you mean when you say that. But you've got to say it from your heart, not just give lip service. You've got to say it from your heart and truly, truly mean it. I can be successful. I will be successful. I must be successful. I can lose weight. I will lose weight. I must lose weight. Come on, somebody. I can start my business. I will start my business. I must start my business. I can get my degree. I will get my degree. I must get my degree. I can be a good parent. I will be a good parent. I must be a good parent. And you can insert any other word in there that you want to, but you can, you will, and you must. And you must because there's somebody somewhere that's counting on you to do what you said you were going to do. There's somebody somewhere counting on you to be the success that you want to be. See, because again, it's about service. It's not about you. It's about serving God's people with the gifts that he's given us. And again, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But you must press a little harder and you've got to keep going. And like I said, you're going to have to keep going even when you can't see the end of the road. If I take these glasses off, I won't see very far across the street, at least not clearly. But I've got to keep pressing my way anyhow. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the equivalent of not being able to see the end of the road. I've got to keep going because I know the road will end. And my time will come. But if I give up midway, I'm never going to get to the end to see what the end will be. And you have to deal with not knowing how things are going to turn out. You're going to have to deal with people that are giving up on you, that are going to give up on you, that talk about you, that will write you off. And even when you don't see a way out of no way. And also, this is most important, when nobody around you is doing anything great. Sometimes you want to give up because you say, well, why should I bother? Nobody else in my neighborhood is doing anything great. Okay, but you're not them. They're not you. Don't give up. Time is short, you guys. And like Les Brown asks, what are you going to do? I'm sorry, Bishop T.D. Jakes asks, what are you going to do with the time that you have left? You guys, that's it. That's my time. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for giving me just a little bit of your time to speak life into you. If this is not your first rodeo, I want to say welcome back. So glad to see you all again. I miss you when I don't get to see you. You guys go out there, enjoy the rest of your Monday. Have an amazing, prosperous, productive week on purpose. And you know why I'm telling you that? Because number one, I believe that you can. I believe that you will. But I believe that you must. Until Wednesday's car conversation, take care.